9 News meteorologist Lauren Robinson here with the 9 News Weather Impact Team, and we are tracking those scattered showers and storms this afternoon into this evening. We're also seeing cooler temperatures today, a little below average, but still very nice for any outdoor activities, assuming you don't get a little rain shower overhead. We have a live look over downtown Denver where you can see that cloud cover is really filling in. Most of the Denver metro area seeing current temperatures in the middle to upper 80s. Now we take a look at our current temperatures all across the state. The Front Range and Eastern Plains mostly in the 80s, a little cooler down in Colorado Springs, 79 degrees there. Lots of 70s in the high country. It's still very warm out west, 94 right now in Grand Junction, where we could see triple digits out west today. We're not going to see any of that in the high country or eastward. In fact, we're going to continue to watch for scattered showers and storms through the rest of the afternoon into this evening. You'll notice the storms across the high country, the center of the state, nice and scattered, pretty brief, but as they move their way eastward, we will be looking for these storms to kind of collide, become stronger and more widespread across portions of the plains. But let's zoom into the Front Range here, where you can see these scattered thunder showers in areas like Walden into Red Feather Lakes. We're looking at some light showers just west of Boulder, kind of north of Winter Park. We even have some rain showers right in the middle of downtown Denver. But let's zoom in to our strongest storm right now. We've been monitoring the storm that's been kind of growing and expanding near Evergreen through Conifer, just south of Bailey. This area, what we're looking for is going to be some heavy downpours, gusty winds, lightning and thunder. We're even looking for maybe up to marble size hail. Now, this isn't showing this feedback isn't showing a whole lot of hail possibilities, but earlier, maybe about an hour or so ago, we were looking for some hail possibilities here. That's still not out of the question as we go through the rest of the afternoon. Now, we have another large cluster of storms that's pushed its way eastward. This is going to be in central portions of the plains near Kit Carson through Haswell, just east of Carville. We also have a thunderstorm warning, severe thunderstorm warning, just south of Kit Carson that has just gone into effect. This will be in effect until 2:30, so we will be watching for some heavy downpours. We're also going to watch for some possible, maybe I would even look for a little bit of a hook echo there. I don't want to speak too prematurely of the situation, but we are looking for some strong storms in this area where, again, the biggest threats, the biggest impacts right now are going to be our heavy downpours, gusty winds, maybe even some hail as we go through the rest of the evening. Lots of lightning and thunder there. We look at our Futurecast through the rest of the afternoon across the state, where we can see some strong storms south of Denver. That's going to be across the Palmer Divide area. We're also looking for strong storms across central and northern portions of the plains through the rest of the afternoon and evening before it all moves out later tonight. We zoom into the Front Range here again by 3 o'clock. We're looking for those strong storms just south of downtown Denver through areas like Evergreen, into Acres Green, into Castle Rock. We're even looking for some to the east in Aurora, just south of DIA. And then those strong storms start to push their way through the plains as we go into the later hours. So as far as severe weather is concerned, the eastern half of the state under either a marginal or a slight risk for severe weather. The areas with the slight risk are looking for those upgraded storms across central and northern portions of the plains. Here again, we're looking for hail, heavy downpours, maybe even some localized flooding. We're going to watch for those gusty winds, lots of lightning and thunder. Afternoon temperatures today, outside of looking for those showers and storms, we're actually going to have a nice comfortable afternoon out there. Highs a little bit cooler than average, which is nice for those outdoor activities because we're still going to be in the 80s across most of the Front Range and Eastern Plains. We're looking for those 70s and low 80s in the high country, upper 90s to triple digits across the western slope. We zoom into our Front Range forecast highs for today. We're looking at a high near 86 degrees in Denver, but the rest of the urban corridor and into the northern plains will be in the middle to upper 80s, low 90s in some areas like Keensburg and Fort Morgan. We're looking at those 60s and 70s in the foothills and high country, low 80s in some areas, and overnight we stay pretty mild with lows in the 50s and 60s to the east, and we're looking at those 40s and 50s to the west. Now, the next few days, we're going to see temperatures go up and down just a little bit. We're in the low 90s for our Thursday and and Friday. Then we're in the 80s for the weekend, and a good portion of our 7-day forecast will actually be in the 80s, which is below average for this time of year. So we're going to look for a lot of mild weather outside of Thursday and Friday, which is pretty seasonal, but mostly overall mild weather, and we're going to continue to look for those afternoon and evening storm chances. Most of the 7-day forecast holds at least some sort of a storm chance for the latter half of our day. So that's what we have going for you through the rest of the day today. Again, you want to watch for those scattered showers and storms across the high country and into the Front Range, with more isolated but more widespread strong storms across the central and northern plains. All of these storms are likely to produce some quick downpours, lightning, thunder, gusty winds, maybe even some hail in some of the stronger storm areas. As we go through the next couple of days, temperatures rise just a bit into the low 90s, and then we're back down into the 80s for the rest of our 7-day forecast. Each day, we're really looking for some sort of afternoon to evening shower or storm. So that's why you definitely want to stay close to the forecast over the next few days. We'll be back here at 4 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 with an updated forecast for you. And if you can't catch us on air, you can always catch us online at 9news.com. Have a good one.